Hey guys, my name is JesusPerez. I am 32 years old. I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. I've been in Atlanta now for 2 years. It's been pretty tough for me being in Atlanta, but winning Masterchef will make it all worthwhile. This opportunity makes it all worthwhile. Choose me. My cooking style is Latin fusion. I like to put a lot of bold flavors. I like to mix my Panama cuisine with my Puerto Rico cuisine and some Spain cuisine. I like to mix that all together. I got a little bit of Mexican in there too as well. And the reason why I enjoy cooking is because I love to create. I love to create art in the kitchen, and I love to provide. I like to provide great food for my wife, for my friends and family. Hey guys, I'm JesusPerez. Just want to introduce you to Bella, my children. This is Bella and this is Bruno. And we're about to go on our daily family walk. Come on with me. Apartment community that I live at. I'm here in Atlanta, winning the next Masterchef. And at the same time, a nice little viewpoint. Some residents over here saying what's up. My dog's about to... I think I just stepped in. We're going on a little walk. This is one of my good interests that I like to do. I like to just take a little walk, especially when you have a long day. Just to be with the family, you know. What's better than that, you know? With this walk, I actually wanted to show you guys where my life changed. And was one of the hardest moments that I had to deal with in my life. Not just for me, but for my wife as well. And my two little buddies over here. Hey guys, so this is where it all happened. So close down to my apartment. It happened right over here. Yeah, it was a very scary time. But you know, ended up with a collapsed lung, broken ribs, destroyed destroyed my meniscus, ACL, PCL, MCL. First time that I ever cooked was around 13. I was 13 years old. It was Christmas. My dad he started off the cooking, but my dad liked to drink a lot of sauce. So he ended up passed out drunk.
Yeah.
And I stepped up as a man and cooked the food, cooked the turkey, cooked the pernil.
What's pernil?
Pernil is a traditional Puerto Rican pork shoulder that's marinated with mojo, and then it's cooked for about 4 hours. It's a dish actually that I want to make for Gordon, Joe, and Aaron. But yeah, my dad ended up dropping the ball, and I stepped up, and the food was a success, and that's how I started my passion of cooking. Hey guys. I'm JesusPerez, and this is where I work. Follow me. All right. So what I do is I'm a lease consultant out here in Atlanta, Georgia. I lease out apartments. The best part of my job is that I'm able to provide a warm welcome to people's new homes. I mean, I feel like I do that very, very well, and I think that kind of correlates into my cooking as well, that I'm a provider. I provide for my wife, I provide for my friends and family. I'm cooking pretty much every day for them. When they ask me to, or if they don't ask me to, I just enjoy cooking, it's my passion. Here, me being a leaser, I have to stay at the top of the leaderboard, because if I'm not, I'm coming for that person. And again, that correlates to me wanting to win Masterchef. I am the next Masterchef.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm a friend of Jesus is here. I've known him for about a couple years now, and I was honored when he asked me to provide a little testimonial about him. I've had things like scallops, I've had oxtail, I've had some shredded pork, like Puerto Rican style shredded pork, and he constantly comes in and amazes us here.
Hey guys, all right, so we're here. We're in my apartment. So let's give you a little tour. Right? You ready for that? So, sorry, I'm excited, guys. So here's obviously the dining room area. Let's take a little stroll here to the children always in the way. Here's the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens. I am a bit of a mess sometimes, but I always clean before I cook, and I clean after I cook. All right, so don't judge me. Here's majority of all my equipment. I want to win Masterchef, so I can really up my equipment here. I mean, as much as I want to use cast iron skillets and you know, all that good stuff that I see on Masterchef, I'm very limited on here. All right, but that still doesn't mean I don't know how to use it. I just can't buy it. All right, but so one of the questions that you guys asked me, what was one of my most prized possessions in the kitchen? It's actually my rice cooker. This thing means a lot to me. This thing was hand down from my mom. This was given, she bought this when she first came to the States back in Jersey, where I was born. And she handed it down to me, and I will hand it down to my children, and hopefully the tradition continues. Now, I can still make fresh rice, all right? It's just, this means a lot to me. My mom is superwoman to me. She was the one that raised me to be the best man that I can be. So I really appreciate her. Love you, Mom. So here's the living room area right here. This is where I just like to chill. This is where I spent a lot of my time when I was hurt. Just here, laying on the floor, laying on the couch. So here's some photos of this day. Man, I look crazy, man. Like who is this guy? You know? But anyways, so let's actually go into my little sanctuary over here. This is where I do all my studying, where I just sit here and try to decompress and unwind. But as you can see, this was my first audition, and I haven't taken it down since. Ever since I didn't make the cut the first time. So this has been my motivation the whole time. Here are my, this is just another reminder of everything that I went through. My walker, I was really effed up for 5 months. Really not doing well. So this was my means. I was just blessed and fortunate to have a great doctor. Hey guys, so you know, you had a chance to see what I like to do, taking those walks with my wife. You had a chance to see what I do on a daily basis at work. But what I wanted to show is what I usually do on my days off and after work, actually, because I like to stay as active as possible. As you know, I was in a motorcycle accident back in March, and within that time frame, I was really not mobile. I had to sit on my ass pretty much for 5 months. So within that 5 months, I did pick up a lot of weight. When I first came to Atlanta, I weighed about a 156. Today, I'm at a 169. I'll come over here with the mirrors and I'll just practice. But I can't go too low because my knees, man. So I can only just really just jab. You know, just.
Hello, I am Joanne, Jesus' sister. Each year, we would host a Christmas Eve party and we would invite family and friends from all over. Our dad was expected to prepare the meal, and do pretty much all of the kitchen work for there, because of course, you know, he loved to cook. But he would do his own celebration and drink, and because of that, he would become completely inebriated, and it just didn't work out. So when those cases happened, Jesus would definitely step in, no questions asked, and he would pretty much take over or redo any of the items or the meals that my dad either left to the side or burnt or oversalted in that case. And Jesus had it with a smile, no problems. Once all of that was done, of course, our family would come to the celebration and love Jesus' food. My dad, during this time, if you wanted to know, he was completely passed out, asleep, and we wouldn't see him until the next morning for that. So the celebration continued without my dad there. And sometimes it was for the best, because we just didn't want that energy around. And Jesus definitely took ownership.
Hi, my name is JesusPerez, cousin to JesusPerez, and this is my testimonial video for him. His belief in what food can do for people, friends, and family, it truly hit home. And I promise you, you give him that chance, and he's going to share that with the world. Everything he's done in his life up until now has been for others. He puts others first always, but I think it's time for him to put himself forward and chase this dream of his and give it everything he got. And I really believe he's going to blow you guys away. His competitive spirit is unmatched, especially in the kitchen. I mean, it could be him in the kitchen by himself making lunch, and you can see the competitive juices going, trying to better himself from last time, or whether he's making dinner for the family. He's always going to that next level.